Next year. What's to come next year? 5H3? I'm just kidding. We're just focused on this new era for us. We're just focused on that.
The news is out. Fifth Harmony is set to reunite as a group, this time around without Camila Cabello. But are these girls going to be able to get along this time around?
Really okay. Like you. Okay, who's Carly with us?
I hate saying this. You know, my time in Fifth Harmony, I didn't enjoy it. I didn't love it. It was hard because there was so much going on, so much behind the scenes, so much toxicity.
There she is. There she is.
When the girls announced that they were going on an indefinite hiatus back in 2018, it was no surprise to fans that the remaining girls of Fifth Harmony needed some time away from not only each other, but the spotlight as well. With accusations of being held captive to a bad contract,
Fifth Harmony's Lauren Haregi allegedly claims the group is treated like slaves in an intense leaked audio.
On a regular basis to fuck us over, to make us literal slaves. Like literally slaves, Allie. We're doing fucking labor every day and we see nothing.
to just pure bickering between the members.
You can't really help who you fall for,
That is
unfortunately.
so true.
I mean, if I personally could pick, it would be out of the industry. I feel like artist people are just really complicated and crazy and weird.
Totally.
And if you like somebody, you can't really walk away from it. Walk away from it.
At the time Fifth Harmony called their hiatus, it seemed like the girls were running away from their Fifth Harmony image and never looking back.
Can't believe we're about to say this, but Fifth Harmony is officially going on hiatus. Cue the tears and heartbreak. When Camila Cabello exited the group a little over a year ago, everyone was worried that it was over for the girl group that was formed on the X. Have been touring nonstop, and their first album without Camila, Fifth Harmony, had hits like Down and Por Favor. Although they have said over and over that they're not breaking up, we started to get nervous when the girls started doing duets with other artists and released solo music. Our most recent worry came when it was announced that Ally Brooke signed a solo record deal, and today the news was confirmed by the group's Twitter account. The statement announcing their upcoming hiatus said, quote, "After 6 years going hard non-stop, we also realized that in order to stay authentic to ourselves and you, we do need to take some time for now to go on a hiatus from Fifth Harmony in order to pursue solo and..."
Forming through the TV competition series The X Factor back in 2012,
My name is Lauren.
I'm Dinah Jane.
I'm Camila. Normani Hamilton. Allie Brooke.
Fifth Harmony's original lineup consisted of Camila, Normani, Allie, Dinah Jane, and Lauren. The quintet would go on to become one of the best-selling girl groups of the 2010s, with their albums Reflection and 727 both going platinum, according to the RIAA. They nabbed their biggest hit with Work From Home, featuring Ty Dolla $ign, which has 1.5 billion Spotify streams as of today, while Worth It, featuring Kid Ink, went triple platinum. Fans were shocked in 2016 when Fifth Harmony announced that Cabello was leaving the group.
Any band, any group, someday is not going to be together anymore. That's just, the truth. I think anybody kind of knows that whether you say it or not.
Fifth Harmony announces Camila Cabello is leaving the group. The band revealed the news Sunday via a statement on social media, writing in part, quote, "After 4.5 years of being together, we have been informed via her representatives that Camila has decided to leave Fifth Harmony. We wish her well. We will be moving forward with the four of us."
They re-signed with Epic Records after the departure of Camila and released their last album, Fifth Harmony, in 2017. By 2018, the group announced an indefinite hiatus so the members could focus on solo careers. Fifth Harmony is no longer under Epic Records' roster of artists, and as of today, it seems like the girls still have to announce if they have been signed to a record label. I do believe that Normani, Dinah Jane, Allie, and Lauren will do well as a foursome and can pull off having a quality sound to their voices. And it did seem like a lot of the fighting in the group did come from the tension between the other girls and Camila.
Obviously, there was a lot of drama when you walked away from the group. Yeah. And now that time has passed and you look back at everything, how do you feel about how everything went down?
I feel like I'm can really focus on and remember the really joyful times. And I grew a lot in that group. And I remember waking up
on tour and going to my hotel room at like 7 a.m. and going to my garage band and like writing songs because I didn't want to like, you know, do it while everybody was there. And I just like, I had such a passion for that turned into writing. And at first I was like, oh, maybe like I want to write for other people. But then it turned into like, no, actually like I want to sing these songs by myself. And I started just like distancing myself from, I feel like, the group vision. And it felt like, you know, they were still like really passionate and into that. And so I just was like, I'm not happy here anymore. Like it doesn't feel.
She was very insistent on being a solo star and would constantly eat up the spotlight, which isn't necessarily a bad thing for a superstar, but when there is 4 other girls in the group who don't shine as bright as another member, tensions can get very high and jealousy is inevitable.
Tonight there was only one person that shined, and it didn't click for me.
Who was the one that clicked for you? Demi, who was the one that clicked for you?
Oh, they should figure that out on their own. I'm not gonna say it right here.
And I think they should know so they know how to work better together.
I think that they should just all figure out you.
Okay,
Which one?
It took a little interrogation.
We all shined.
Camila?
Yes, I think you guys should all learn something from her.
Camila did end up going on to have a pretty successful solo career with hits like Havana and Senorita, and Normani even managed to have a semi-positive solo career as well, with the banger Motivation and the song Wild Side, but her album Dopamine failed to make much of an impact on the charts. The new Fifth Harmony has big plans for 2026, which would mark the 10-year anniversary of 727 and Work From Home. Per insiders, the group is working on a documentary to chronicle their return to the stage, which would capture footage of yet-to-be-announced tour. It's unclear who is managing the group, but Will Barcy, who is married to Fifth Harmony member Ally Brooke and serves as Chief Operating Officer of Justin Bieber's family office, is said to be leading the charge. Do you think the girls will be able to hold it together and be friendly with each other long enough to make a musical comeback?